Pirate's Curse. Prepare for another dazzling adventure in one of the console's many platformers. See our agile half-genie in an unlikely team-up with her danger-footed arch-nemesis. After losing her power, Shantae enters the swashbuckling fray with new weapons to save the day. Other than her gorgeous looks, use ordinary tools in extraordinary ways to bring back Scuttletown to rightful hands. It has a play score of an 8.78. Number 24 on our list is 3D Outrun. Yu Suzuki's 1986 racer gets a portable 3D remaster. This game will probably bring back a lot of good memories with its friendly visuals and overall chill gameplay. Cruise through relaxing countrysides and sandy beaches with its enhanced 60 frames per second. It includes modern additions like difficulty settings, car customizations, and arcade cabinets that restore the game to its authentic retro form. It has a play score of an 8.81. 23rd spot is Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Dual Destinies. In this visual novel, use your logical wits as you defend your clients in the dark era of false claims. Search for evidence, talk to witnesses, and put them on trial. Do whatever you can to find holes in your opponent's charges. Use right psyche locks, find liars with Apollo, and watch their emotions with Athena. It's time to lawyer up with a play score of an 8.76. At number 22 on our list is Professor Layton and the Miracle Mask. The console's best-selling launch title, take a trip through Professor Layton's past and discover his best-kept secrets. With all his favorite friends, venture through its many chapters and solve the mysteries in every one of them. Retaining its original gameplay, it gained changes in other aspects. Enjoy new 3D graphics and navigate the environment with the 3DS's touchscreen. It has a play score of an 8.84. Coming up at number 21 is Shin Megami Tensei 4 Apocalypse. Atlus isn't letting this list go by without their own Shin Megami Tensei. Enter another one of their twisted tales and fall in love with each of their colorful cast of characters. While it's set in the same universe, Apocalypse takes a different path with a different story and an all-new hero. Resurrected by a demon's pact, a young hunter finds himself in an unlikely situation. Battle, explore, and collect. It has a play score of an 8.85. Grabbing our 20th spot is Dragon Quest VIII Journey of the Cursed King. One of the most acclaimed video games ever, Dragon Quest VIII was the first in the series that received a 3D makeover. Bask in its cel-shaded environment and enjoy the joyous freedom that the third dimension offers. Journey around the kingdom of Trodain with the aptly named hero and save the kingdom by defeating the malevolent Dual Magus. Often compared with the Final Fantasy series, Dragon Quest proves that they're a masterpiece of their own. It has a play score of an 8.86. At our 19th spot is Rhythm Heaven Megamix. A rhythm game that's both challenging and relaxing. Groove to the beat of music to clear each of its 100 stages. You don't need dance moves to play so long as you got fingers to tap. Its remix stages revives the previous title's Rainbow Towers, compressing them into one song and filling it with tower-themed goodness. Explore its story mode to aid the homeward-bound Tibby, or clean up your act in time for its perfect campaign. It has a play score of an 8.89. Number 18 on our list is Kirby Planet Robobot. It's not like he needed it, but the adorable Pink Paul gets himself a mechanical upgrade. Kirby fights fire with fire as he makes use of a mysterious mech to save his town from mechanization. Use your Robobot armor to lift and destroy objects, copy abilities, and beat down enemies. This robotic enhancement is a welcome addition to Kirby's already enjoyable formula, receiving a play score of an 8.9. Coming in at number 17 is Zero Escape Virtue's Last Reward. Chunsoft's sequel to 999, it follows the story of 9 kidnapped individuals put in life or death situations. Read through the game's thrilling narrative and find clues to solve the mystery of your captor's motives. It anchors mostly on the choices you make as you decide to ally with or betray the other captives. This opens up the opportunity to explore the different results, making it a highly replayable game. Its intricate and powerful storyline awards it with a play score of an 8.91. 16th on our list is SteamWorld Heist. Yar mateys, hop on board along with the galaxy's greatest pirates. They're not after the treasures. They're not just after the treasures. These do-gooding pirates ambush spaceships filled with the most conniving and corrupt, sneak into position in its turn-based combat, and fire trick shots onto enemy automatons. No need for mathematical equations with laser sights to help your aim. So go take the booty and abandon ship with a play score of an 8.91. Taking the 15th spot is Kid Icarus Uprising. Dive into this tale of Greek mythology made especially for the Nintendo's handheld console. It has a perfectly executed combination of on-rails and third-person shooting. Along with Goddess of Light servant Pit, fight against extraordinary creatures in a war against the dark Grecian gods. It's been widely praised for its dazzling story, enchanted music, and addicting gameplay. It's a remarkable yet unexpected revival of the Kid Icarus title, and it receives a play score of an 8.92. 14th on the list is 3D Streets of Rage 2. Sega's side-scrolling brawler makes its way to the 3DS in the form of a polished remaster. Relive your favorite fights with Axel, Blaze, and Max Thunder, along with the resident anarchist Skate. To save your friend from the dastardly Mr. X, plow through the city's vermin with your bare hands and pummel them with devastating attacks. Are you ready to rumble? It has a play score of an 8.95. Lucky number 13 is 3D Sonic the Hedgehog. With Dr. Robotnik up to one of his shenanigans, there's only one person we can count on to stop him. Our handsome hedgehog hero zips into place, showing off his new 3-dimensional crib. Spin and dash through the South Island's all-new zones and save the animals from Eggman's evil grasp. Ride the loop-de-loops and collect rings anew in another exciting Sonic adventure. It has a play score of an 8.99. Garnering the 12th spot is Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon. Step aside, Mario, it's Luigi's time to take on the spotlight. There's a lot more to see in the Green Mario Brothers' second venture into the paranormal. He'll show you that he's got the bigger balls in the family as he explores abandoned mansions to capture the ghosts that haunt it. Luigi's game boasts tons of content with 5 more mansions to conquer and more puzzles to solve. I'm sorry, Mario who? It has a play score of a 9.02. Coming in at number 11 is Xenoblade Chronicles 3D. This is Monolith Soft's compact port of the Wii game. While it loses a bit of its graphical charm in the process, it doesn't take much away from the Chronicles' inherent ingenuity. In its massive and mesmerizing open world, you can take on quests, collect items, and fight mechans in complex real-time battles. Complete your quest for vengeance and make the mechans pay for their sins. It has a play score of a 9.04. At number 10 is Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate. A dream for all you boss fight enthusiasts out there. Jump into the role of hunter and take on the land's smartest, most ferocious beasts. You're not gonna win with your mindless hack and slash maneuvers. No, you are not. With each monster having their own playstyle, no fight is ever the same. Pick the perfect weapon amongst an arsenal of 14 and use the environment to your advantage. You don't actually level up in this game, but you better grow in your monster hunting ways. It has a play score of a 9.05. At number 9 is Mario Kart Racing 7. Join Mario and his friends in the 7th edition of the classic racing game. Navigate the 32 tracks of the Mushroom Kingdom with 16 playable characters, including Lakitu, Honey Queen, and Mario's metal counterpart. Gather your most disposable friends and block their path to victory. Douse them with flames and battle them with your lucky 7s as you coolly hang glide through the air. It's definitely a winner's game with a play score of a 9.07. 8th place is Animal Crossing New Leaf. Take on an exciting new life in this award-winning simulation. Elevated to the position of mayor, upon your arrival, you hold the colorful town in your hands. Make the town even more colorful by passing ordinances and creating facilities to better the lives of your cute citizens. You don't need life-threatening events to have fun. Meet your adorable neighbors, visit towns, and watch the hours go by. It has a play score of a 9.1. At the 7th spot is Bravely Default Flying Fairy. It's probably not the best sounding name, yeah we know, but trust us, it is good. It's a modern take on the classic JRPG. Published by Square Enix, it was originally developed as a sequel to Final Fantasy, which is why it shares many aspects with the series except for its unique combat mechanics. With the Brave and Default system, defer your turns to unleash powerful attacks onto your enemies in the next one. It adds depth to an already amazing game, and it receives a play score of a 9.12. Sixth on the list is Super Smash Bros. For Nintendo 3DS. Join in the most stylish brawl ever created along with Nintendo's greatest superstars. Bash, smash, and crash your way around its many arenas with a roster of 58 playable characters. Send your opponents off to outer space and back using your unique set of abilities. It has 2 additional exclusive game modes for even more smashing fun. It's the perfect party game for all ages with a play score of 9.13. And we're down to our top 5, starting with Pokemon X and Y. Of course, the first of the 6th generation and the very first to feature Pokemon in full 3D. Not that we got sick of the 2D action though, because we never will. Enjoy fighting monsters with your oddball starters and roam or ride around the France-inspired Kalos region. Become the Pokemon Master and collect the 4 legendaries, including the version-exclusive Xerneas and Yveltal. It's the same old Pokemon fun made even better. Y ultimately achieved the superior play score of a 9.15, while X received a play score of a 9.11. Fourth spot is for Shovel Knight. One of the most impeccable crowd-funded creations out there, this shovel-wielding knight dug out of the dark dungeons and into our very hearts. It's not hard to see why this simple game won over so many critics and gamers. It has intricately designed 8-bit sprites and landscapes, addicting gameplay, and a story of love and friendship that we could all learn from. Venture to the Tower of Fate with a brave knight and take back what's rightfully yours. It has a play score of a 9.16. For our top 3 is Super Mario Land. Free from the constricting 2D plane, saving Princess Peach has never been this fun. Let's be honest, it's never been about the destination, right? With bigger landscapes come bigger foes. Face off against greater Goombas, squeaky piranhas, and more as you struggle to collect coins across its vast and diverse kingdom. Stomp all those mushrooms with style with the return of Mario's adorable Tanuki suit. It has a play score of a 9.16. Second on our list is Fire Emblem Awakening. Fire Emblem is one of those gems of the tactical RPG genre. It made its beginnings as a game that was far too niche for the common player with its hard and tedious gameplay. It was with the aptly named Awakening though that people began to open their eyes to the beauty of the franchise. Embark on fluid, grid-based combat along with your group of soldiers and delve into its captivating narrative. It has a play score of a 9.22. And the number 1 3DS game of all time is Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time 3D, a remaster of one of the most critically acclaimed games ever made. It was the closest the franchise has ever got to an open-world setting before Breath of the Wild, and it's even made better in the console's glasses-free 3D. Set off in an adventure around Hyrule as Link fights to defeat Ganondorf. It builds up on the N64's legacy, adding improved navigation, optimized controls, and enhanced graphics. It was the best on the N64, and it remains the best decades after, with a play score of a 9.51.